Welcome back to EP Daily, where everything old is new again, including some of us. We are looking at the best remake and remaster category. I'm not singling anybody out. So games on this list are The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. We got your Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Rare Replay, the Uncharted Collection, and God of War 3 Remaster. Now, Vic, I know you have a lot of opinions about old things.
I've been doing this for a little while. Listen, you know I love Uncharted. I love that game so much, and I loved having it all on one disc. But Rare Replay is a remarkable achievement to compile all of those games, tweak them, like with Jet Force Gemini, to actually tweak the controls so that they handle better on an Xbox One controller. It's not perfect. Nothing is perfect in this collection, but just that assortment of all of those titles and that history of one of the most prolific and fantastic game companies ever, that's an amazing disc, and every Xbox One owner should have that game.
Foobs, I know you probably played a lot of these games when they first came out, so you're probably a good person to talk about the remakes and remasters. Which one did it best?
I mean, Rare Replay. It was like $20 to get 20 games. It was ridiculous. Like all the history that you're getting in this Rare Replay, and that's why it's going to get my nod.
Scott, I know you have a lot of feelings about games that are reheated and cooked up again and fed to us a second time.
I'm going to agree with Victor Lucas here. I'm going to agree with Rare Replay.
Yeah.
I just feel like I like the way everything was fetishized in this experience. I like the way the curtains sort of parted at the beginning. I like seeing all these very colorful characters. Made me really kind of appreciate how vaunted Rare was. I think we forget very quickly as gamers. Our memories are short. You know, playing Blast Corps again, playing Perfect Dark again, like so much of this, so many sweet spots there for all of us.
And behind the scenes stuff too for all those games.
And that's the way to do it, I think. I think that's the benchmark going forward.
The Mega Man collection was actually pretty decent.
It was really
too.
good.
They gave us some behind the scenes stuff, and also should be thought of if you're collecting some of these remasters for sure.
Marissa, what are you saying?
You know what, I was gonna go with my boyfriend Nathan Drake, but I agree with you guys. Rare Replay did do it best with the collection, so, and you're getting the most value there for the money, so I'm gonna go with Rare Replay.
I thought you and Nathan Drake weren't seeing each other anymore.
No, we still see each other.
They're still amicable. Ben, second time around, who did it best?
All the Banjo-Kazooies, Viva Pinatas, Rare Replay by a mile.
Yeah.
Raju?
Best value, Rare Replay.
All right, Sophia?
I have to agree, Rare Replay.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Uncharted collection because I love having all those games together, but like you guys have said, you got to give us something more. Go back further, give us something extra, and Rare Replay really did that.
This is our first unanimous
Yes.
vote. This is incredible.
Congratulations to Rare Replay for the best remake or remaster, Rocket Raygun Award. Now let's move on to DLC and add-ons, because goodness knows there were a lot of them this year. We've got the Portal 2 content and LEGO Dimensions, of course, Destiny, the Taken King, the Star Wars Rise of the Empire for Disney Infinity, the heists in Grand Theft Auto 5, and StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. So what are you saying, Marissa? DLC?
I'm gonna go with the time that I had with Disney Infinity. I have to say the Rise of the Empire campaign was so much fun, and yeah, it's just one of those games that you don't think you're gonna have so much fun with when you jump in, and giving my time to this game has been something special, so Rise of the Empire for me.
Benjamin Silverman, a lot of DLC this year, a lot of DLC.
I think this is a runaway with Destiny the Taken King, because I think Destiny the Taken King managed to turn a game that a lot of people had turned off or had tuned out, and it managed to bring them back. That's very hard for DLC to do. Often it just sort of adds a little bit to the experience or gives you a couple extra levels or something. But the Taken King was like a reboot almost of Destiny. Just an incredibly smart move by Bungie and Activision to improve the old game rather than just crank out some crappy sequel this early. Smart move, Taken King.
As a guy who put 500 hours into Destiny and then kind of walked away from it, the Taken King is what brought me back. It got me back in with the story, with more Nathan Fillion as a character, but they just changed so many systems that made the game fresh again, and it sucked me right back in. Activision and Bungie did something really great with the Taken King and brought back players, made Destiny fresh, something that it really needed, almost like a reboot of the game in its second year. Raju, DLC add-ons, what did it for you this year?
It's got to be the Taken King. I mean, I think they actually did rehab that game. You look at how other only multiplayer games like Evolve and Titanfall sort of fizzled out and died, and yet, you know, they've given that second life. Destiny.
Yeah. Jones, what are you saying?
Ben Silverman and I once went to Bungie and they showed us nothing one day when they were showing us the Destiny.
We saw robes.
We've got some exotic capes that we want to show you now. And no, I wasn't a big fan of Destiny, but the Taken King for sure made me a fan.
Now, Vic, where are you landing on this?
I'm going to give it to the heists in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a game that came out in 2013. We all forget that, and it's still incredible to this day, and I think we have to give GTA Online and Rockstar a ton of credit. It's an amazing experience, and it looks absolutely phenomenal on the PC, which is where it launched this year. And it took my breath away.
No Batman DLC?
I love the Batman DLC, and I actually love the Portal 2 stuff in LEGO Dimensions and the Disney Infinity and Taken King, all impressive. But I'm giving it to Rockstar and Heists and GTA Online.
Sophia, what brought you back to a game that you had played previously with its DLC?
Well, I actually refused to play Destiny full time because once I get into an MMO, that's pretty much all I will ever play. But the Taken King actually got me to start playing Destiny almost full time. So it's gonna have to go to the Taken King.
And Foobs?
Well, I'd like to give Destiny the Taken King the unanimous vote from me, but I mean, I'm just gonna vote for Star Wars even though it's not gonna win. Just because Star Wars!
The Empire did this.
It looks like Activision and Bungie have taken it with Destiny the Taken King, Rocket Raygun Award for Best DLC or Add-on. Stick around, we'll be back with more EP Daily.